everybody, this is Zach from Board with Friends, and I'm back to do another unboxing video. I got a Kickstarter in, as you can see from here. It is the new expansion to the Power Rangers game, which we reviewed pretty favorably. If you want to hear our review of the base game, go check out the Board with Friends podcast. We did a crossover with the Fanholes podcast, and it came out pretty good, and we really enjoyed the game. Spoiler alert, it was good, which is probably why I backed the expansion for it. Anyway, I know it's been a long time since we've done a video, mainly because it's been crazy busy lately. It's also been crazy weird, what with the whole coronavirus thing and people being stuck at home like I am now. Just all that nonsense going on. It's been a while since I've done a video, but rest assured, people who like our stuff, we are going to be putting out some new content soon. Working on a few things, whether it's gaming related or not. That's for you to see when it comes out. But I will say, for people who like our old school animation stuff, stay tuned. It's not going to be Primetime 3, I'll tell you right now, but stay tuned. I got some stuff that I am working on, and hopefully we'll get out within the next few months. But stop motion takes a while, folks, so bear with me. Anyway, if you clicked on this video, really what you're interested in is this stuff here, the Power Rangers stuff. So let's take a look. This is the Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid Zeo pack, Zeo Ranger pack from Renegade Games. So the first thing we're going to look at is this right here. This is the Red Battlezord card. So in the game, you can earn power in order to summon your Zords, and this is one of the Zords that you can replace the original Mighty Morphin Dino Zords with. So we got the Red Battlezord, which is from the Zeo series. Zeo Ranger 5 Red commanded it, and this one looks like it's going to exhaust this card during any Ranger turn in battle to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of a playing card. Pretty cool. So instead of using your cards to battle, basically you could roll the dice and see what happens. Really like the artwork on this. I don't know if it was pulled from the Boom Comics, but it does look really nice, and it definitely looks like the Red Battlezord. Zeo is a series that I didn't watch all of it. It was kind of at the end of my Power Rangers run as a kid, but I did watch quite a bit of it when it first came out, and I definitely caught it later on when the Gold Ranger saga happened, because I was intrigued to see who it was, and it was, spoilers, a letdown, but then it got really cool when they brought in Jason. Anyway, so let's take a look at the main box here. This is what everybody who backed it would have gotten, and I think it'll be at retail as well. Really nice artwork on it. You get to see all 5 of the Rangers. We have green instead of black now as the main 5. This one comes with Kat Hillard, Tanya Sloan, Rocky Del Santo, Adam Park, and Tommy Oliver. Of course, gotta have Tommy. Beautiful artwork on the side. Look at that, super cool. And on the back here, it shows everything. Stronger than before, which is the line, I believe, from the lyrics of the show, from the new revamped theme. Zeo had a really cool theme. And it comes with all 5 of the Rangers and all the cards that you need to play as them and their Zords. Pretty cool. But you do need the original game in order to play. So if you don't have that, there's no point in buying this. I have no idea where my knife is, so I'm using this tiny little screwdriver to open this stuff up. But let's take a look. See if we can get this plastic off. I'm so afraid. I normally don't buy expansions, but I just couldn't resist this. It looks so cool. I was afraid I was going to cut the box there. Anyway, cool. Nothing printed on the inside, so let's take a look. We got a Renegade Games pamphlet with all their cool stuff. They make amazing games, so please, if you are getting into the hobby or whatever, check out their catalog. They got some really cool stuff on there. And what do we have here? We have gaining hit tokens. Oh, so part of the expansion introduces effects that allow you to gain hit tokens. Cool. So it adds mechanics to the game as well. And this is the front side. Introduction, stronger than before. Yep, cool. We'll read that when we go over how to play. Right now we're just looking at the stuff inside it. Power up your game. So I don't have the Shattered Grid expansion, but I am sorely tempted to start getting into some of this stuff, and I definitely want to get the Ranger dice at some point. But that's just an advertisement to make me buy stuff, and then an advertisement for the Shattered Grid comic, which we reviewed over on the Fanholes podcast, if you want to go check that out. Fanholes.blogspot.com, I believe. Alright, so in here we got the Zords, and we got a box. We'll get that out of the way. Alright, so here are our plastic miniatures and all the cards we need for the characters. So let's take a look at the miniatures first. So that's Kat, the pink Zeo Ranger 1 pink. Oh, she's got her cool shield. Very nice sculpting detail. It's hard to see on the camera. Let me see if I can focus this on her. Nope. There we go. Well, a little better. But you can see the belt. You can see the golden, I don't know what that is, around her neck. Pretty darn cool. And a neat pose. Alright, we'll put that right there. This is, of course, we have Tommy. Sword's a little bent, but that's okay. That's to be expected, but not bad. And then we have Tanya. Yellow miniatures never look that great on camera, quite honestly. I can assure you, there's a lot of sculpted detail in there. When I did on the unboxing for Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea, the yellow lionkin, like you could barely see them. The Green Ranger from Zeo. Love his axes. That's so cool. And it's very cool. Adam was always one of my favorite ones. And of course Rocky with what the heck is on his arms. The Zeo weapons were always strange. Like they weren't straightforward for the most part, like the Mighty Morphin era. But cool detail, like it. Alright, let's take a look at the cards. If I can get them out. I'm really glad I kept the Kickstarter box from the original set, so that I'd have room. I can just put this all together. But these boxes look so cool, I don't want to get rid of them. That's my problem. That's one of the main reasons I don't buy expansions, is because I hate throwing away boxes from my toy collecting days, you know? Come on. Alright. There we go. We got... So the Pink Ranger cards. I don't know if she ever actually did a fire cloud on the show, but still cool. I don't remember much of them using their weapons in Zeo, but Yellow Ranger. Gorgeous artwork on these things. This has got to be original artwork. I don't think this is from any of the comics, because I've read most of the, all the way up just past Shattered Grid in the comics, and I don't remember the Zeo Rangers getting much screen time on it. And the Green Ranger. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play as him. And, of course, Tommy. Now, in the Kickstarter, you could back it and get it was like a Legacy of Tommy or something like that, where you got all his versions. You got the Dino Ranger, you got the, another Green Ranger, another White Ranger, different versions of all of them. I think it came with all his Zords. I did not back to get that. I just backed to get this, and really the thing that clinched it was what we're going to look at next, which is the Gold Ranger pack. But let's take a look at the Zeo Zords real quick. and then we'll go from there. All right, so we've got Zeosword 1, which to this day I still don't know what that is. Zeosword 2, same thing. The Sphinx looking guy, that was a cool one. The third Zeozord. Zeozord 5, 4, yeah, 4. I can read Roman numerals. And Zeozord 5, which was the Firebird. And then the Zeo Megazord. They didn't include the Super Zeozords, though. Weird. Anyway, we got Cat Hillard. Cool. We've got Tanya Sloan. Nice. We got Rocky DeSantos, Adam Park, and Tommy Oliver. Nice. All good quality, all the same, you know, the good stuff that you'd expect from Renegade Games. Now, so this is the Zeo Gold character pack. This was only available as a Kickstarter exclusive, so you had to back the Kickstarter in order to get this, from what I understand. I don't think they're going to sell this at retail. This stuff, I believe, will be at retail. Well, not that. Well, that is at retail, but those are Transformers cards. Let's see here. So, the Zeo card gold pack. We got the Gold Ranger. Beautiful artwork on this, too. Like, I like this pose. Him kicking some cog ass, and then we got the back here. Go Gold Ranger. Nice. Oh, so this comes with Jason and Trey of Triforia. Nice. And a little advertisement there for a Bulk and Skull pack, which I never got. I don't know if it's any good or not. If you've played with that, let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to pop this sucker open and not drop it or knock the camera over. And we'll take a look at the Gold Ranger. Let's see here. Pop this open. Come on. I don't want to get rid of this packaging either. It looks so good. Alright, so we got another advertisement here for the game. It might actually be the same advertisement. Yeah, it's the same advertisement. We don't need to look at that again. And here we go. So, instructions on how to play as the Gold Ranger. Cool. Nice. Oh, look at that. I was expecting it to be a dark yellow. But it's not. Come look at you. That is fantastic looking. Wow, look at the detail on that. But it is worrisome. So there's a thing in the toy world called gold plastic syndrome. Back in the day, Transformers collectors used to see that, where if the Generation 2 aerial bots would be an example of it, where I think it was Slingshot, he was made with gold plastic. And nowadays, you're not going to find them anymore because that just crumbles to dust. So I have a worry that that is what might happen with this. I mean, it does look amazing. I'm not going to lie. It's not a complaint. It's just a worry of mine. But I'll let you know in like 10, 15 years if this degrades and falls apart. But it does look fantastic. That is just really cool sculpting on that guy. I almost don't want to paint it. Like, I did start painting my original set. I don't know if I want to paint this because it just looks so cool in solid gold. Anyway. And it does come with a complete set of black and gold dice. Those look fantastic. Look at those. Oh, those are, it's missing some paint. That's a little disappointing. Yeah. I'm missing some paint on my dice. Are they all like that? Nope, that one hasn't. That's a little weak on that. I guess it's okay. It does look cool. Where it is painted, it does look cool. And I'm throwing off all the light by shoving these in the camera. Oh, and they're translucent too, so you can see slightly through it. Alright. And then we got Trey's cards. Or Jason's cards. Does he have the same set of cards? So, same. Oh, gold rush. So it looks like you'll use the same deck regardless if you've used Jason or Trey. But we do have... Come on. We have an impossible to open package here. There we go. So, Pure Midas, which is the Gold Ranger's Zord. Exhaust this card when any ranger reveals a card for defense. Add 1 defense to that card. Gain 1 energy and deal 1 attack damage to an enemy card of your choice. So that just does all sorts of crazy cool stuff. I like the gold on the cards too. That's just, they're going crazy with that. And you get 2 different cards. 1 for Jason, 1 for Trey. So really that's going to be the difference if you want to play with Jason's abilities or if you want to play with Trey's abilities. Heart of Gold versus Power of Triforia. I'll have to try both to see which one I like. I mean, I'm leaning towards Jason because I like the character, but whatever. We'll see. And yeah, that is everything for the Zeo Ranger expansion for Heroes of the Grid. This was a fan-voted expansion, so like Renegade Games put up there and said, hey, they listed like every single Power Rangers team ever and said, who wants to, who do you want to see next? And fans voted and they got Zeo, which was not surprising. I mean, if you're going to go anything after Mighty Morphin, this is probably the second most well-known. But we'll see what happens next if they continue the game. I'm not sure if I will back anything after this, because after Zeo, it kind of gets into eras where I'm not as familiar. Like I watched a little bit of Turbo, but it kind of sucked. So I'm not sure if I would, go further into the game or not, because now you're getting out of, is it good? And I'm just adding stuff for the sake of adding stuff. But for now, I am excited for this, and we'll see how it plays, and hopefully get back to you with some reviews on the game itself. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And like I said at the top of the video, stay tuned, because we're going to have some cool stuff coming out. And I will see you next time.